in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits join forces to play Dungeons & Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So, gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously, Botched!
Buzz Aldrin here. My neighbors are up to something.
I know it.
I'm on day 6 of a 6-day bender.
Of a piss cleanse.
I got a belly full of piss.
I heard a guy just die in the basement in the other house.
I'm watching this lady fall in love with a mailbox.
I swear to God, if this mailbox does not fuck me right now.
I'm gonna go in for a
I
closer
moved here
look.
for that.
Snack boy.
Buzz Aldrin signing out.
Welcome back, junior researchers. I apologize you had to listen to all that. This is the second time I'm saying it
Wait, you're not going to cut it?
because Tristan snot rocketed into the microphone. So I'm saying the same thing I already said to you once before, but you won't know that through the magic of editing.
It's episode 31.
It's episode 31. Whatever. Either way,
We've done this for almost 10 years.
we're starting in San Francisco, and we're joining 3 individuals as they drunkenly stumble out of a bar, who I shudder to ask are my drunk individuals. Let's start with Steve.
Hello, my name is Phyllis Sif. I work in the stock room at a bridal shop. I have a prosthetic face, and I think maybe in the next 50 or 60 years I can probably trick a man into having sex with me.
How'd you lose your face?
It was a private incident involving a grease fire, a monkey with enormous tits,
Titmonkey.com.
and a very normal mailbox.
Normal mailbox, okay.
Yeah, it's normal, nothing weird about it.
All right. How old are you?
12.
I am 13 years old. I just started in the stock room.
So you're stumbling out of the bar at 13 years old. In
Yes, it's legal. What are you talking about?
1957?
Of course.
For sure.
Yeah,
I don't
they
think
let
so.
you in.
They let you in
as
in
long
France
as you're
now.
as long as you're a girl.
When you're 14? Absolutely.
Okay. We're gonna
It's
round,
weird,
we're
but
gonna round
And
you up
what's
to
more
21.
European a city in America than San Francisco?
Okay.
Fuck, what's my character's name?
Okay. Oh, we've forgotten? Okay, let's start with Phil then. Phil, who's my other stupid person?
Hi, everyone. It's me, Stacy.
Stacy. Is that a Y or an EY? Or an IE?
STAY dash
STAY dash C?
It's Stacy.
Okay. Like high C, but with
I
stay.
don't know what that is, you fuck.
It's a future drink.
But I work at a bridal shower place, a bridal show place hole. I work at bridals.
What's the name of the bridal shower shop?
Mulligans.
You need a mulligan? Go down a
It's
mulligan.
called Second Chances.
That's right.
Everybody comes in during their second wedding. It's called
Lightly used bridal dresses.
Lightly used.
lightly bruised bridal dress.
Okay.
I work in the back. Doing,
What does that mean?
Well, like I'm not
Seamstress.
I'm doing the repairs.
Okay. So seamstress.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's my last?
Karen?
Sorry individual.
I don't think that was your name.
Sorry individual.
It's as if we should have these written down.
I thought I had it in the app, and I have Karen
You've been
Dog. I
doing
think that's the season 6.
These characters for so long, I assume you would just remember them from heart.
It's been over a year.
Yours talks kind of like mine.
Karen.
Yep.
All
that
right,
sounds
fair
about
enough. That's right. There you go, Karen.
Dr. Girlfriend.
Immediately switched,
Yeah.
like flipped a switch in your memory. Like her name's Karen,
Karen.
definitely.
Hi, I'm Karen, and I work on the sales floor. I'm 22.
Karen.
Can
I also
somebody-
model the dresses after hours.
Somebody in chat figure this out for him. The last episode they were on were SCP season 8 with the photo booth.
They were in that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
drunk
it
group?
was. It was like episode 7. They would D-class, and I think it was SCP-715. Is that right?
Wow.
It was an early episode in season.
SCP-715. Yes.
The Morgue photo booth with the faceless screamers and the pit that they live in.
You're right. It is that one.
Botched Brigade research. See what Tristan's character was called.
It's got to be Karen.
It's got to be Karen. Sounds like a Karen.
I'm not creative enough with the names.
Yeah. Sounds like a Karen.
It was like Karen times.
Okay.
Everyone was talking about Karens on the internet, so I had to be Karen, of course.
Sure. Great.
I would
So-
bet $5 on it.
We'll
So-
catch it in post.
Great. Roll me con saves with disadvantage.
It's going to be dubbed in
Each of
over
you.
every time he says Karen. It's gonna be
Erica.
Lucy. just do the fucking Microsoft Sam over.
Karen.
I'm sorry.
It's funny. What do you want us to roll, bud?
Con saves with disadvantage
Oh, because we're drunk.
because you're drunk.
And I
we're
have
young.
a weakened immune system because of all the skin grafts.
Get wrecked. I
which
rolled
aren't
two
great
18s
at this
on the die.
stage.
You said at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lower. Okay, 3.
Stacy got a 14.
Wow. That's
Stacy's
impressive.
gotta come.
And what'd you get, Karen?
That's not true.
I got a 20 non-natural.
Jesus. With disadvantage?
Both are 18 on the die, and my con is +2.
Wow. So yeah, Karen, you are basically sober, even though
I'm
you've been
singing
doing
to Stacy because they're drunk.
shots and shot. Yeah, so you're very drunk. Where do you guys live?
Party town.
We live in
USA.
Chinatown, USA, San
Okay,
Francisco.
so you guys are pretty far away. So how do you normally get around town?
far away from what?
From home.
From home.
We
sweetheart.
take
You're
the
at the bar.
trolley.
Yeah, we take the fucking trolley.
Where you're at right now, the trolley is not located.
Well,
the only
It's
thing
not
they have
even
are
a big
buses.
town.
Well, we take the bus to
Do
the
you know
trolley.
how fucking big this town is?
It's very big.
It's not even 7 miles. Okay? It's not.
You don't have to tell me, dear. I know.
You got roll me a perception check. Mostly Karen.
I'm fine.
I got a 7.
What's a critical 20 gonna do, you big bitch?
Disadvantage because you're drunk.
Oh. What's if 12 gonna do, you
12's good
big
enough.
bitch?
Look at the
It
things.
wasn't that big. In 1960, it was only 740,000 people.
Kilometers.
Stacy, you notice that there is a bus that just pulled up across the street.
I run to it full sprint.
Okay. You run up full sprint. The door's open.
Which
Okay,
line is
go.
this?
What?
Which line is this, bus driver?
The bus driver does not answer you. Just continues
Excuse
to
me,
look
sir.
forward. But if you look on the front of the bus, it says
It's a 2 San
Green,
Francisco.
Green
line,
Line.
to Chinatown.
Sure.
Yeah. We're
But yeah.
taking the David Lopan Express. Let's go.
Bus driver. So like the door opens, the bus driver's just looking straight ahead, holding the wheel.
You're kind of cute. Do you need help?
Does not respond to
Do you want me to help you?
or acknowledge you. Just opens the door.
I'm gonna help him open those fly.
You're opening his pants.
Stacy. No, I help her to the back of the bus.
He didn't say get behind the line, so I'm gonna get behind those thighs.
It's technically not illegal. All of the statutes written in 1957 are very
for men.
specific about which people can conduct these sort of crimes.
I'm gonna get on his lap.
You're gonna sit on his lap.
Yep.
Well, so he's
Meh.
holding on the steering wheel. So are you climbing over his arm, or how are we doing this?
I'm just gonna break one of his, break his hand from the
Break
wheel.
his arm?
So when you pull his hand off the wheel, it just falls limply to the side
Oh no.
while he holds onto it.
Is he dead?
Are all three of you on the bus at this point?
Yeah, I'm trying to tug her back to the back of the bus.
Are you dead,
Phyllis-
mister?
Phyllis, are you on the bus?
Yeah, I'm on the bus.
The doors close and the bus starts to move
Oh
forward.
no.
Oh, the door's closed
And
on my leg,
he's-
Mr. Busman.
he's
You have to
still-
open
he's
my
still-
leg, my leg.
He let you on. Your legs in there.
Oh,
But he's just
thank you, saved my
in the
life,
wheel.
Mr. Busman.
How will I ever repay?
Just
I would
continues
like
to
to
drive forward.
I
repay
look
you
in his face.
with the gift of my body.
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
That's a 1
He's a crit fail already.
and a 9.
He's dreamy. He's got dreamy eyes.
Can I look at him?
Sure.
I'm gonna pull his pants.
I got a
up.
14.
He's got glassy eyes. Like, his eyes aren't moving. They're just always staring straight ahead, unblinking.
I think he might.
One arm, but he's moving the steering wheel.
I don't want to get
The other
on
arm is hanging completely limp.
Look at Bob.
Stacy.
Look at Bob.
Stacy.
What?
He's some kind of zombie bus driver,
Being
man.
that close to him, you also notice his skin is very gray looking.
He stinks.
But has like a shine over it. No, he doesn't smell at all.
He looks like a wax figurine, Stacy. Get off that thing.
Get off that dick.
Most of my favorite things are not alive and
He's a fucking candle. Get away.
and
I yank her off there
Is he
yank-
like a hot zombie though?
He's not a zombie.
with his tanks and
He's
his
just
bombs.
he's just staring straight ahead and steering the wheel with one arm while the other one hangs loosely to the side.
Well, so what's that other arm gonna do?
It's just hanging. It's just dangling.
What if we
Can
put
I
it?
pick it up gingerly?
It's limp.
Oh, I let it fall and see how far it swings.
Just swings.
What if we put it back on the steering wheel?
You're gonna have to clench your fist if we're gonna make this work, honey.
If you put it on the steering wheel, it sort of like flexes back into place, and he's holding the steering wheel with two hands again.
That's fucking weird.
Is he dead?
I mean, roll me a medicine
I'm
check
a-
with disadvantage, other than Karen, because she didn't roll her. She
Dr.
didn't fail
Stacy,
her drunk
Five.
check.
Is this man alive?
Crit 20 and I got a 16.
Okay.
Better than me.
I'm a night nurse.
Night nurse on
That's
top of the
right.
bridal
But
shop.
that's like my day job.
Yeah. No, you're pretty sure that this bus driver is, other than moving, looks very dead.
How is he moving?
I'm the bus driver now. I rip him off the seat.
Oh,
I just got promoted.
Roll strength.
let me drive. Let me drive. Hey.
20.
You rip him off,
Non-natural.
and you hear this like, as you see all these little spikes sticking up out of the seat.
Yeah, that's you. You
And
can
you
sit up.
peel him off of the seat, but you notice when you pull him off, the steering wheel continues to move normally, as
Like it's
if,
still driving.
What
Yeah,
about
like
the
it's still
pedals?
driving.
I
Still
put
moving
him
normally.
back where I found him.
He's got a lot of
It's
holes
not
in
right
his
to
back
steal.
and his legs.
Maybe we just wait for the next stop, girls.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Do you know?
I don't know what you're doing.
well, I
That's
get
what
to
I'm
the
asking.
back of the bus.
I'm gonna go over to one of the windows
Okay.
and hit the little bus thing.
You do. It says the little light that says "stop requested" lights up, but the bus doesn't stop.
Well, we have to get to a stop first. I
It's
can't
true.
just stop right in the middle of the
True.
street, you dumb bitch.
Sure. Roll me a
Listen.
perception check with disadvantage, drunkie.
I'm fine.
You're not. You're very drunk. Karen doesn't have to, but
It's a 7.
you're stupid.
I got a 9.
You're slightly
I
less.
rolled a natural 1.
Okay. Karen.
When is this next stop? This is taking forever.
Okay, you notice with your just slightly below average perception check, because everything's a little blurry, that you just drive by a bus stop with
He
people
didn't
standing
stop.
outside. Didn't stop. Just kept on going.
Is there an emergency exit on this bus?
There is. There's a door in the back.
I start working on it.
Okay, you go over. Handle doesn't seem to budge.
I kick it.
Roll.
What about the windows?
There are windows.
What about the
Can I
walls?
put one down? I'm starting to get really clammy. in
So
my...
you try, you hit the little buttons, but the windows won't come down.
Okay, I'm gonna
Ow.
puke. My tongue's getting fat, and I
Okay.
need to throw up.
Roll perception again, everybody.
Well, I got a 17 to kick.
Kick the
back.
door?
The kick
I
back door.
rolled a 5.
13.
You kick the door, and you feel as though it is very sturdy and does not give any sort of. There's
Even
no
the
give
glass
to
with
it.
my heels.
Nothing. What was the perception check?
13.
1. I'm kicking.
Okay. Phyllis?
She got 1.
I don't know what
I
Phyllis.
got it.
4.
Okay. What was Stacy's?
13.
Okay. You notice that from the ceiling, there's this like very fine greenish-looking gas starting to emanate out of the vents.
Phyllis, open the door.
I farted, and I don't feel good.
I
It's-
don't
it
have to
started
open the door unless you have a warrant.
Throughout the bus.
God damn it.
Roll me con saves.
All right, I'm going to con save as I run towards the door released by the driver.
Okay.
Got a 17.
You're feeling a bit drowsy, but you managed to get over to the door release.
I can't
Stiff
save
as fuck.
successfully with a
Hold on.
12.
14.
Well, the 12 does not. You fall asleep immediately.
What if I?
That's not true.
You do. 14,
No.
you are very drowsy, but have not fallen all the way
What
asleep
if I
yet.
ghost the bus driver's hand onto the door release?
Nothing
Is it
happens.
magical?
No.
Can I wrench on it with strength?
You could try.
I got a 7.
You're not doing it right.
It feels almost like when you try to open it, as though something is doing the opposite
I
to
don't
keep
like
the
it.
door from
I'm
opening.
gonna do
We're
it.
trapped.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I get to the floor
I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
below the gas.
I'm gonna put my foot on the gas so it goes faster.
You roll strength.
And
Gas
I'm also
pedal.
gonna
Gas
open the door at the same time. Okay?
What'd you get?
Just a normal roll?
Yeah. Well, probably disadvantage.
Nah, it's a 12.
Yeah, no, you don't. You put your foot on the pedal, and it does not go down any more than what it's already doing.
Oh no.
And you try to open the door, it doesn't work. Roll me a con save with disadvantage, drunkie.
I'm gonna do it with advantage. I'm taking
No.
the lower number.
I got a 2.
Okay.
That is 7.
Okay, you both pass out. You go drift off to the inky blackness.
Finally.
And after a while your eyes are closed, you feel as though the bus comes to a complete stop. And then you feel as though the bus jostles. You're still asleep, but you're still feeling this a little bit. And then you hear this sound. And about 10 minutes later, you feel as though a sudden jolt, and you start to come to a little bit.
Where are we? Bohemian Grove? Where are we?
The bus doors open.
Are we in the forest?
When
You're
do I
in the
get my
bus.
adrenochrome?
Is there a giant owl statue?
No, it looks like there are tiny buses coming onto the bus on legs
fuck?
instead of wheels,
I forgot
and
to
coming and collecting each of you and dragging you off of the bus.
What the fuck?
just
You're
let
also
it,
in a landfill.
let it happen. This is all part
This
of
is
it.
why I don't drink tequila.
So, Stacy's letting it happen.
Oh, yeah.
What are the other two doing?
Have you girls ever read Gulliver's Travels?
I'm curious to see where this is going.
Bussabutions.
The Bussaputions.
Bussaputions.
Are you saying they're gonna tie us down?
Goddamn bussies.
Bussies.
Show me that bussy.
Is this what the Gen Zs are talking about when
Yeah.
they talk about bussing?
Bussy, yeah.
We're
They
bussing.
love bus
We
pussies.
So how big are these little buses?
They're about the size of like go-karts.
So
This
not
is
small.
adorable.
But they're
They're like
walking
Hot
on
Wheels.
legs, like insect legs, as they
Or-
make their way up into the bus, and they have like little pincers, and they're
Fucking
just grabbing
Transformer.
the bodies and bringing
Bullshit.
them
not
down.
Hot Wheels, Power Wheels.
So
Sure.
can I move or not?
You are very groggy.
I'm gonna wait for my moment to flee.
Okay. Are you waiting until after they drag you off of the bus?
Yeah.
Okay. So they get you off of the bus. These things feel very strong. What would you like to do?
Wait for my opportunity.
To
Flee.
how?
Like if they
describe it to
release me,
It does not appear as though they are planning. So you see, because they pull off Stacy first, that one of the smaller buses opens up its pussy, its front bus pussy, and there's like a little sphincter, and it
No.
slurps Stacy. You
No.
said you were just letting it happen.
I wouldn't just let them, like, open their fucking pussy hole and suck me through.
Okay.
Oh my
So
God.
Stacy, you're up first.
Okay.
You notice that the bus bug that pulls you out opens its front trunk.
How big
It's a
is
sphincter.
it?
There's a sphincter, and you feel as though it's trying to jam you into its sphincter.
All right,
A
I'm
front
not.
trunk? You mean the hood?
Yes.
I'm not
What?
trying.
You don't know car anatomy?
I have a front trunk. It's called a frunk.
Yeah, because your engine is in the rear with the batteries.
No, I don't have an engine.
Yes, you have a motor.
No, I have a motor, but not an engine.
Oh my God. I did not come here to get drawn into another semantic debate with you,
It's
Dennis.
not a mullet. It's not a mullet.
It's a Jurassic Park reference.
Dotson. Nobody cares. Anyways.
That's right.
tacos.
Stacy, what are you doing?
I'm getting. How big is this bussy?
It's like the size of a very large go-kart
Yeah, no, I'm just
on
gonna,
big insect
I'm
legs.
gonna run away.
Well, it's currently got you in its pincers, and you're very groggy. So how are you breaking away?
With my feminine beauty.
Roll charisma disadvantage
Why disadvantage?
because you're ugly and you're
I'm
drunk
not ugly.
and you're drugged.
I'm not drugged anymore. The
All of the
drugs-
above. You're all the things.
My first roll was good.
It's on the line. You re-roll it.
Same roll. All right, I'm happy.
What'd you get?
I'm not ugly.
You're so ugly.
18.
Okay, so you spring up, which surprises the little bus bug, and it releases you for a moment.
I don't care if I'm in a Walmart. I'm throwing fists.
You are in a garbage dump.
Oh, Walmart!
Yeah, I suppose it's the same thing.
From the
I'm gonna
past.
start running away.
Roll athletics to run.
And while she's creating distraction, I'll go the other way.
So 17.
Okay. They try an attack of opportunity and it misses. So you run off into the piles of garbage. There's mountains. This is a very large garbage
This
dump.
is where I will raise my kingdom.
Sure. Roll me intelligence check with disadvantage.
I'm gonna take advantage.
No.
5.
You don't know where you are. It's just a big old garbage
Why
dump.
is everything with disadvantage?
Because you're drunk.
I'm not anymore.
You still definitely are.
He slept.
And you got chloroformed. So you are just...
Chloroform doesn't work. That's only a movie thing.
Okay.
Go
We're
make
Also
gonna fill you in the
television.
room. We're gonna put you in a room filled with chloroform gas and see what happens.
He's dead.
Yeah,
Chloroform gas. Shows how much you know.
it said gas
Googling
similar to chloroform.
gas. Chloroform
It
gas.
said gas similar to chloroform. That's what the description said.
Chloroform is a
I'm not
colorless liquid with a
drunk
pleasant,
anymore.
sweet odor.
Which means you could make it into a gas.
I run.
Means I can make it into a gas, but you can't.
Oh,
You're not
okay. All
smart enough.
right, so you run
60%
into the trash piles.
I just call this New Jersey.
Okay, so you're running and there's just garbage all over the place. It's piles and piles of trash. And you notice looking at the sides that there are many, like dozens of these tiny little buses. But some of them don't really even look like buses. They're just kind of rectangular shaped with wings and legs. And they're just on the trash
Like muscular
piles.
flesh legs?
No, they look like spider legs or
Made
mosquito
of trash,
legs.
though?
No,
Okay.
organic, like insect legs.
Gross.
Yeah, they're just big ass legs. So you're just running off into the trash. Okay. Next up was Karen.
Yeah, so while Stacy is distracting them,
Okay.
I'm going to slip out the other side.
All right.
And
Roll
run
me
as well.
stealth.
I got an 8.
So you immediately trip over trash
Fuck.
as you try to slink away, which all of the little bugs in the area immediately go after you.
I run.
Roll athletics.
Have I read the book
Good
of
luck.
Raoul Rolling?
No. Doesn't exist yet.
Well, then I just
It
get
does exist.
It hasn't
dead.
been invented yet.
Yeah. Has been written.
Or it hasn't been rediscovered.
That
It's
which
ancient
has not
knowledge.
been written.
I fail.
Okay.
How
So-
bad do you feel?
Not critically.
Well, I rolled 2 die and they were an 18 and a 19, so yeah.
I got a 4.
So the little buses pull your legs out from under you and immediately start pulling you towards their sphincter. And so you get one, I'll give you a strength check to try and break out of the sphincter hold of these bus bugs.
Can I have advantage if I coat
No.
myself in vomit?
No, they don't care about that.
Spread, Karen. Spread as hard as you can.
I got a 2.
Okay. So it pulls Karen into the buses.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
hold
that's a
on.
9. I just can't see.
Oh, okay. You get pulled into the little sphincter.
Over on the top of the ridge emerges Stacy
You know, it's
in her war garb.
On
Okay.
the third day, look to the east, and Stacy will
Stacy
come.
has her spear with her rat army that is hungry for bus
Insects.
pussy.
roll
Insect
animal
legs.
handling with disadvantage.
Stacy the
Advantage.
sober.
Drunk.
Yes, they once called me that. I am Stacy the drunk.
I was Stacy the High, but now I'm Stacy
God
the
damn it. The first one was a nat 20.
17.
All right. You have about a, you know what? Roll me 2d20s.
Add them up or just the numbers?
Add them up.
Okay.
7.
It's a 29.
You have somehow tamed, in the last 6 seconds, 29 rats,
It's a perfume.
which,
It's made of...
in terms of compared to the size of any one of the tiny buses, still smaller.
I'm wondering.
And nowhere near the size of the large bus.
She used to date a guy named Wilfred.
Yeah, I'm ratatouille. You know what I mean?
Call you
I
rat
speak
again.
for the rats. I'm like a little rat girl, little rat lady.
Okay.
Rip them, tear them.
I don't think that movie was called Wilfred. I think it was called something similar.
It was called
Crispin
Glover.
Glover filmography.
So,
Look for Will.
as you rise up over the hill
Willard.
with the
Willard,
rats,
whatever.
and your friend,
Wilfred was with
The
you,
dog,
was
yeah.
with the
Yeah.
dog.
and your friend is being guzzled into an asshole, while your other friend is being carried off a bus, we're going to take a break, I'm pretty sure. Hello, listeners. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. You can find all kinds of fun stuff over on patreon.com/botchedpodcast, including full access to the Discord. Now, you actually can get partial access to the Discord for free. Anybody could get in there. But if you want to get full access to the Discord, you're going to have to go over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe. But that's not all you get. You get access to all kinds of other things like bi-weekly games or item suggestions for the regular episodes. Or you can listen to the bi-weekly episodes that we record specially just for patrons. And this month is no different, with a little bit of a holiday theme to it, but also giving you a little bit of background into what I have to deal with at conventions. Our heroes are vendors at a holiday-themed convention, until something goes strangely awry. Let's listen to a clip. There's no
Can I
basement, it's just the
walkie-talkie
doors.
Shannon to see if there's like a celebrity exit? Because we established that we exchange walkie-talkie.
Yeah, sure. You could try and use the walkie-talkie.
Shannon, this is Tractor Jesus over.
This is Shannon.
Fuck you, it ain't. Bye.
That sounds just like her. Where
All
are
right.
you right now, Castle? I'll come to
Oh, hell no.
I'm at Vendor Hall H in the basement. Can you explain how to get to the basement?
There's no Vendor Hall H, Castle. You're being silly right now.
And I don't appreciate it. Also,
There's no basement.
I open up a bag of Cheetos.
There's no
And I-
basement but what we make.
Are you the fucking Terminator? What is happening?
I open up a
Yeah.
bag of Cheetos and I chew it into the receiver, and then I smash this radio.
Okay, you smashed the radio. Now that's just a taste of the episode, as well as the thousands of hours of content we have in bonus episodes. Seriously, we have a ton of bonus content over on patreon.com/botchedpodcast. So if you would like to check those out, head on over to www.patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe today. Yeah. And we're back. All right. So you're far away. The little bus is going to definitely gobble him up into that asshole.
Nope.
You're
Her.
far away. Sorry, her.
They're all ladies.
Sorry, I forgot.
No
It's hard to
way.
remember this.
I'm gonna blow my horn of rattening,
And then
and all the rats around that
They
are
get-
also close
Yeah.
to that
And they get cast
Are
giant
gonna-
growth on them.
are gonna pop out and save her.
roll animal handling. I'm not even going to make you do disadvantage because you rolled so well last time.
19.
Okay. So your rats descend down the hill towards the buses. However, a rat isn't going to move that fast.
They're fastest. I put little Nikes on them.
You put Nikes
How
on
them.
it.
fast
in the
do
tree.
Oh, okay.
rats run?
Well,
Fucking fast.
They run
Nike
really
doesn't even
fast.
exist.
But you
8
know what?
miles an hour.
Let's go chase some rats outside, see if you can catch one.
with a bus.
I bet you
Can
can.
you run 8 miles in an hour?
I don't think he could.
When I was 20, I think I could do 10. Not like
The internet is not invented.
In a
Don't
whole
look
hour.
it up.
Nike doesn't even exist till 64.
Fuck you.
Fuck off.
These are bikies.
Bikies.
They're right.
The San
Mikey's.
Francisco rat shoe.
Don't say
Mikeys.
Rikeys.
They're Mikeys.
Because
they're mouse. They're mouse. They're right.
Rikeys.
This is my third iteration of Rikeys. They're rat shoes. They're gonna sell one day. I promise.
San Francisco rat
Rikeys.
sneakers.
Just gotta
I
find
don't
the
know
right
why it
market.
never picked up. So your rats descend down the trash pile
I have a little
at the
rat
speed
horn.
of
I got a
rats.
rat flute, a little rat
Sure.
fife.
It's a tailpipe with some holes in
It's
it.
a chicken bone that I whittled down into a rat fife.
Okay. Whatever. Either way, they move at the speed of rats, which is not that fast.
So like move speed
Not that
15 instead of
fast.
30.
Yeah.
They double move.
So, Karen is guzzled into the asshole of a tiny baby bus.
Compressed into a sphincter.
Well, so when you're slurped into this butthole, you feel yourself impaled on a whole.
Oh,
You pop out inside the baby bus, and you're in a bus driver outfit, and you are impaled on this chair.
More sugar.
And you feel all these little spikes go into your body. Did you say moss sugar?
Basically.
Okay. And they literally slurp all your blood out of your body and replace it with saline solution.
Does she need that?
Yeah, she dies.
She's gonna get poisoned.
She dies. Yeah.
You know, saline solution can poison someone. Did you know that?
Meanwhile, coming off the
Fluoride
bus,
is mind control.
Phyllis is now also being taken off the bus. Phyllis, are you doing
Finally,
anything?
somebody put
Did she
their
wake
hands
up?
on me.
This is all happening simultaneously. You shut the fuck up. Phyllis, you're being pulled off the bus by a baby bus.
Uh-huh.
You
Hello,
wake up.
baby bus.
What are you
What's
doing?
your name?
Okay,
So my father wanted a son desperately, or any daughter that wasn't horribly scarred. So he put me into wrestling so that I could defend myself against the inevitable bullies who would comment on my physical condition, my various physical conditions.
you have
So
so
I
many.
immediately spread my legs and push my hips backward and do the sprawl so they can't pull me anymore.
What?
I'm sorry you never took wrestling, Dennis, but okay, I sprawl. I sprawl.
Roll athletics to sprawl. Or whatever it is that you're doing.
18.
You managed to grapple your way free of the pinchy pinchers of this baby bus. Now what? There's a whole bunch of baby buses around you, about 20 of them. And then a large
Mama doesn't
bus.
have enough milkies for all of y'all, and I kick one and run away.
Roll strength to kick.
Botch.
My
This
leg.
die is not good.
You kick, and you find out, unfortunately, that they are very dense, and you break your foot.
Oh, that's my good foot.
Yeah, so now you can limp away.
I hop.
Yeah, you hop, which is not going to go great, but
17 athletics to hop.
okay. You do a decent job of hopping, though these things are skittering on 4 legs each, so they're going to catch you pretty easily. But as they're about to catch you, 29 rats descend
Chew at their
down a
joints.
trash hill. I mean, the bus can literally just crush them.
If it
One,
can catch
like-
them.
It's a bus.
They're getting swarmed.
They're getting swarmed with rats.
The little babies, they're getting torn apart a little bit. The big bus
How
is
many
not.
toddlers would it take to overtake you, Dennis?
How many toddlers would it take to overtake me? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, the
'Cause
first
I can just
one
kick them.
fulfills your appetite.
Toddlers only take 1 hit and then they're done.
Yeah, but you'd be overran.
Easy to fight.
I don't think so.
Give me 100 toddlers. I'll kill them all.
It, patrons. Let's go. It's the cage match of the century.
The Raging Cajun.
Wait, Steve's coming?
Yeah. Steve and
I'm
I
always
versus
coming.
toddlers. He's the ref. Special guest referee, the Raging
Steve
Cajun
versus
Stephen
100
Hardy.
babies.
Steve, slimy weird.
Old slimy
no,
wiener
no, it's
Steve
coming.
versus 100 toddlers in a steel cage match.
Wiener
To the death.
slime. Wiener slime.
Wiener slime.
100 toddlers enter. Who will leave? They
baby
crawled though. They
fight
didn't walk because they're toddlers.
in the morning.
Steve with one ball peen hammer versus 1,000 toddlers. Who wins? Find out this week on pay-per-view.
Spoilers, it's Steve.
It's spoilers.
No
it's
baby
Steve
can
with a
stand
hammer.
against me.
Domingo.
Domingo. So yeah, so the rats are swarming, and some of the baby buses seem to not like it so much. The mama bus is destroying many
Do I
rats.
find a saber anywhere in the trash?
Confederate saber.
Hilo.
Hi.
You do. You find an old rusted Confederate saber
What
that was
about,
probably used in a reenactment.
Like a French general suit.
A French general suit?
Yeah.
From the Napoleon store.
Stacy, you
Guess
have to
a
cut down
D20
my
or
foes.
D12.
They are closing in on me.
Guess a D12.
An 8.
10.
I was never going to go 10.
Yeah. You never do.
No, I don't.
You never do.
That's terrible.
That's why you always lose.
Don't even.
Because you never go 10.
That's a terrible impression.
I don't care. He's a piece of shit.
You never go 10.
You never go 10.
That's only 100. We needed 400 more. Sorry, that's not enough.
All right, we're back to it. All right, so rats coming down, attacking.
I have a saber with
Stacy's
me.
dead.
I'm not
No,
dead.
it's not Stacy.
Karen.
Karen's dead.
Give me
Turned into a bus driver.
I'm going to save Phyllis
Okay. With your saber.
and my rats.
Well, the rats are busy.
I'm going to pick some
Attacking
of them
bus.
up and throw
Are you
them
just
like
going to throw rats at
grenades.
buses?
Yeah.
Like grenades.
They don't explode.
Well,
They just hit and
Yeah.
fall down.
What if you throw the rats through the sphincter?
Oh, rats love tight sphincters.
The sphincter's under the hood. The hood has to open up.
Oh. Okay, well, let's pop them tops and see the monkey titties, girl. What's going on?
So you run down the trash heap with a saber. Okay. Mama bus sees you.
Well, I'm going to stab
This
her
thing's
right
on big spindly legs.
Okay.
Okay. So it's turning towards you. What are you doing?
I'm going to cut its brake line.
He means the joints of the legs. when he
Joints
says
of the
that.
legs?
Yeah, yeah.
Sure. Roll attack.
When it gets closer, I'm going to hold action.
Oh, you're going to hold action.
He's going to Aragorn
Okay.
it with the Watcher of
Well,
the Water.
it's scurrying towards you.
Okay, on 2 wheels.
It's
It's
on
on
legs.
insect legs. Big insect legs.
Big spindly legs.
All right. I'm going to cut its legs off.
Roll attack.
Good job. Good boy.
It's like a 12.
With
should
your
be
rusty
running.
sword? No.
You should be running.
It just hits and takes off of it.
You got away, you dumb bitch. You should have run
And
away.
so-
I'm a hero.
Yeah, you are. The rats, they sing your praises. Do you hear the ratty sing the song of Philistines? Stacy.
Phyllis Sif. Sing the song of Phyllis Sif.
Yeah. So the big bus raises one of its big legs up, and then it goes through the top of your
Oh,
head.
no, I dodge it.
Oh, do you?
Uncanny dodge.
Roll dex with disadvantage.
You know what? I'm going to do that.
Dodge action.
It's a
That's
15.
on the die.
I got a 8.
Okay. So you don't do the thing I was hoping, but it does hit you right through the top of your gullet, or your head, I should say.
Nice dodge.
Just right through. And so
Gullet is
literally,
another word for head.
as it walks, you're just impaled on it, so you're just flailing out.
Did I win?
No, you're dead. Stacy's very dead.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Phyllis, you're the only one left alive, and there's a baby bus coming right at you.
I have to take off my prosthetic leg
with its asshole
And hop away.
like open,
and beat
it's,
to death
its little pincers
the one that
trying,
is grabbing me.
trying to pull you into its butthole face. What are you doing?
I would like to remove my mask and Beetlejuice this motherfucker.
It doesn't care about that.
Okay, I
It's an
run.
insect. It's an insect. It doesn't care about beauty.
I run.
Okay, roll athletics.
It has no appreciation for aesthetics.
Yeah, it doesn't care.
That's not a honeycomb.
It doesn't care how
I rolled
ugly
a
you look.
non-natural 20 on athletics. I am built like a horse.
So you get up, you start galloping on all fours, and then eventually the all fours turn into 2, and you're running away. Now these things, they can fly, they can run real fast, but you get out of the trash heap. Actually, you know what? Roll me intelligence to see if you can figure out how to escape the garbage dump.
Oh, I rolled a 16.
All right. You managed to, you're used to being in a trash heap, apparently.
This is where I live.
Because
this is my home.
You're trash.
I
lady.
live at the
She
dump.
should be getting disadvantage because she's drunk.
She sobered up. Man, it was
Hey,
just you.
Blue Falcon, shut the fuck up.
You're busy being on a leg. So you manage to avoid. You run through the different piles of trash, and you actually exit out through the gate itself is kind of bent up. You slink through it. You run back towards the city.
Bucket
You
of
hear the
crabs.
buzzing of large wings, but eventually they get distant as you enter into the city itself. What are you doing?
Gotta tell the people.
I have to. Yes, my Cassandra complex is in full swing, and I run through the streets of San Francisco, telling them about the sentient baby buses and the mama buses, and how they try to drink my human milk.
Okay.
And they already milked my 2 friends to death. And also, do you have a drink?
And now they now they drive the buses.
I need a margarita.
So somebody in a very nice suit comes
She's
up to you
maskless now.
and is like, "Hideous, ma'am. I believe
Phyllis
you."
is fine.
Oh, Phyllis, thank you. I am a member of a particular government agency, and I definitely believe you because I rolled a nat 20. And I would like you to give me a little more information on these baby buses as that abducted your friends and sucked them into sphincters and tried to milk you.
I put my hand on his chest and I say, "You know what, handsome?
Nope.
If you got a bottle of bourbon where we're going, I'll talk to you all night."
All right. Please get in this van.
Okay.
All right. So he takes you back
Is this
to
like one of those party limos?
Yes, takes you back to the nearest facility where the researchers are going to ask you questions. So who are my 2 researchers interviewing Phyllis?
I am Alfred Ritter.
Making it worse.
Is that John's dad?
Alfred Ritter. It's me, Alfred Ritter. I own 24 car dealerships in Wyoming.
Go home and have a nice
Alfred. Alfred. Okay.
Hello.
Who's my other researcher?
It's Dmitry Mishko.
Dmitry Mishkov.
Dmitry Mishko.
Dmitry. Okay.
Sir. Sorry.
Did you fart?
Yep.
We have a limited air supply in here,
I had
Dmitry.
borscht for lunch and it wasn't prepared.
You ate baby borscht?
That's right. He
Who do I
looked
talk
at
to?
me
The man from Ohio or the Israeli gentleman?
You can address me.
You can call me doctors. Doctor.
You both
You
said
can
me.
call him doctor.
I don't like looking
You
at
don't
you.
have to, but you can call him doctor.
Tell
I
me,
was told that there was a slow gin fizz waiting for me here.
slow jizz fizz. What
No.
is slow jizz fizz?
She wants a red bubbly drink.
That's a Shirley Temple. You need to put some vodka in it. No drinky, no talky.
I get some jizz fizz whiz.
Jizz fizz whiz.
Jeez whiz.
What it's like?
Oh, that's not what you said. You
This is
didn't say the
creamier
words
than I'm
jizz
used
fizz
to.
whiz.
whiz.
It's the egg
Whiz.
whites and it's sugar.
Yeah, it's like Shirley Temple.
Are you the alien from the first Men in Black movie?
D'Onofrio.
I'm like, that just sounds like Vincent D'Onofrio from Men in Black.
I just learned today that was Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Kingpin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you
that's
know
great.
that Glenn Close is the blue box pirate from Hook?
Duh.
Okay. A lot of people don't realize that.
All right, they get jizz fizz whiz to all the sexy ladies.
Hey,
The Phantom of the Opera lady? The Phantom
sir.
of the Bridal Shop?
It's our imperfections that make us beautiful.
Thank you for saying that
Fuck
about
you,
me.
you're Vincent D'Onofrio.
So
Skin
tell me
flapper.
why they wanted to harvest your human milks?
I did not interview them. I tried to kick one and it broke my foot. I believe they were hungry
Where?
for words.
Hippos. I believe they were hippos.
Tell us more about what they look like.
They looked like buses, but also buses that had legs. And, you know,
Sexy
when
legs.
You know when you look down the barrel of a lamprey?
No.
You don't
not
spend
every
a lot
day.
of time around Lake Michigan.
I don't eat eel out of the
They're not
Chinatown.
eels. They're actually closer related to lungfish.
Yeah.
You get fish in your lung.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Let him cook.
Her. Let her
Alright,
finish.
yes,
Her
yes.
cook.
I know.
Well, it's like a hookworm or something. It's got one of those circular mouths, and it has these proboscis that pull the stuff into it. And by stuff, I mean my friends. Anyway, you got bourbon or what?
there. Yes, it's bourbon. Clink.
Where did they steal?
I was holding in a fart. You made me fart all myself.
Rocky.
I shit myself. Thanks. Rocky, come sniff this fart. Yoshi, you love farts.
Where did they pick you up?
Yeah, what street were you on?
In towels. How'd you wake up?
Tell us about your night.
Can't take him.
Where did you get that necklace?
My necklace?
Yeah.
Yes, the
Necklace.
pearl one.
I was given a very special discount at the jewelry store next to the bar that I frequent in the middle of the night.
It was
when
open.
the employees said I could go in anytime I wanted. And I don't have to tell you any of this.
I was just asking. I thought it was nice.
Oh, thank you. It speaks to me.
So you left. What bar was the name of the bar?
The curvy giblets.
Oh, fuckies.
Oh, fuckies.
You left old fuckies at what time of the morning?
Well, I don't know when the bar's closed, too.
Sure, it was like 2 a.m.
At 2:15.
And then what?
And then we got on the bus, but the guy on the bus, he looked like Vincent Price, but like young Vincent Price.
What, dead?
Yeah.
Young Vincent Price.
And we tried to take him off and drive the bus ourselves because, you know, we were just having a little fun. But he had spikes on his butt, and he was
Spikes on his
not
butt?
alive. And the bus was driving itself, and then we passed out because of bus gas. It drove us to the woods.
It didn't drive you to the woods.
It
Yeah,
drove
the
us
trash-
to the woods.
to the
No, it
trash
didn't.
woods.
The woods made of the beautiful garbage trees sprawled all the way
Yeah.
to the sky.
To the dump. It drove you to the dump.
The
All
dump
right.
is what is a dump?
But trees.
The forest
persevere.
persevering.
Trees persevering. That's right.
All right,
his jokes.
Dr. Dimitri.
Diamond Dimitri. is what I
Dr.
was-
Dimitri.
It's
Dr.
a
Dimitri.
diamond Dr. Dimitri.
Triple D.
That's the Illuminati. It's not real. Don't put that up. It's the Illuminati symbols.
Diamond
How many
Dimitri.
tissues?
Do the
Do I
diamond
have
cutter.
tissues?
You got tissues?
Let me.
Tissues.
Dad.
Skin flaps when I
yes,
talk.
I have tissues.
Okay.
And I hand them tissues.
All right.
I'm a lady.
I'm a lady.
I'm feeling snotty. Okay.
Okay. And
I mean, what else? We got her whole stories.
so it's in a. Okay. So what are you guys doing?
We're sending a team.
Are you doing anything to her?
How?
No.
Yes.
God, no.
Nothing. Not doing anything to
Not
her.
even a little bit.
Wait,
What?
what? You said the insects grabbed you.
Yeah, they grabbed me.
We're gonna take a swab for their
Swab.
proboscis.
Proboscis.
All
All right.
They got some creep on her.
Sure, they got a little bit of creep on her. It's not.
Is she spawning more overlords?
We require more creep. Trust me, she's enough creep for
There are
everybody.
eggs in her legs. You're texting something.
I am. I'm waiting for you to
asking
talk
questions.
about creep.
I'm wondering. I asked if there was eggs in her legs.
No, there's no eggs in her.
We look in a microscope.
Somebody's scared of.
No eggs in her, other than her own, which aren't many. She's getting pretty dry.
She's 14.
Damn it.
Exactly. She's all dried up. She's close
What the
to
hell?
close to menopause.
Good day, madam.
Take hair sample.
Okay. You do.
What's wrong with her?
Most of it's not real hair. Because most of her face isn't real either.
We're gonna take pictures of her non-masked face.
Oh, that's an SCP in and of itself.
Do we let the intern Jimmy do it?
His face melts off like the Ark of the Covenant.
It's all right. He
Jimmy, now we are one.
She absorbs his essence. Like a skexy.
Like a skexy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's
I'm a
hard to
professional.
Yeah, you guys are professionals, all right.
do. We're sending a team to get these bug catchers dead.
Okay, what kind of team are you sending in?
Terminate.
Terminex. You're sending in a team of regular old exterminators.
No, that's the name of the squad.
Oh, okay. MTF Terminex.
Perma X.
Perma-X.
Perma X.
Perma-X. Okay.
Now I'm talking like you.
You can't stop. It spreads.
All right. So who are my MTF going?
Well, I mean, we know how to get to where she was, yeah?
Yeah, she
We know where the dump
describes the route.
And we run full body cat and dog scan. Nothing?
Cat and dog scan.
Yes.
On her?
Yes.
No, you don't find anything.
All right.
Other than probable internal damage from
Send her back to
whatever
pound.
from whatever
Put her
thing
back
happened to
Yep,
her.
Nope, we're good.
Okay.
Thank you for your time. Here's a roast beefs sandwich.
I love roast beef, but is it
Bye.
Taco Bell?
Okay, bye.
Garnies.
All right. So who's going to the garbage dump?
We name her SCP-577X. The Faceless Skexy.
The faceless what?
Skexy.
Skex. Skex. All right. And
Start with the other two first.
all right, Steve. Who is
All right.
your MTF? Skexy.
My name's Wrecker Vargas. I like
Okay.
two things. I like to blow shit up, and I like to lick.
I mean, those are two things.
Man's got to have hobbies. Okay,
Yeah, blow things up and lick. Got it.
that's right.
Sometimes
We
they
just
go
put my
together.
shaw in. We
Sometimes
just put
they're
my dip
separate
in.
activities. You never know.
D10.
A
There we
10.
go.
How
They're
many
a 10,
times?
A D10.
Steve, how many times do we have to do this show where you,
At least 10.
like an Alzheimer's patient, don't remember how much you dislike having paper in your mouth for extended
Yes, but
periods of
it
time?
produces an authentic sound that
I
I really
understand
think comes
that.
through on the podcast. All right, I like to suffer from my art dinners, and I won't hear any more about it.
All right. Phil.
My name is Columbus Prime, and I fire, man. I'm a fire dude. Yeah, I got exterminate
Columbus.
with fucking fire. Columbus Prime.
Columbus Prime.
Yeah.
Did you legally change your name to Columbus?
I was born a Columbus. Will die a Columbus.
Glumbit.
Last and probably
Plummet
not
and
least, how do you beat that last character you had?
Sergeant Pants.
As you do.
Maybe a D4.
Chad Pants.
Chad Pants.
There we go. That's better.
What's Steve's character's name again?
Wrecker Vargas.
Wrecker Vargas.
Von España.
That's right. I'm
España with
originally
a lift.
from Madrid.
All right, so you guys know that there are giant insectoid buses. So how are you proceeding to advance on this
Standard 2x2 formation.
trash heap?
Let me tell you.
Treasure
Let me tell you.
trove.
Here in the description of these little critters, I am absolutely covered in Mark II grenades and bug bombs. All right. We're gonna go up. We're gonna shock in all this fucker. We're gonna blow up everything, and we're gonna lick up the remains.
All right, so like, what are you using to blow stuff up?
I have a helicopter. that I'm gonna fill with napalm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fly over like I would a forest fire and douse it with napalm as I throw my cigar out the window, burning the bugs back to fucking hell.
Hell yeah, brother.
Is napalm a liquid? I can't remember. Or do they drop
Napalm
like
is
a
a
bottle
liquid.
of the
It's more of a
It's
gel.
like a gel.
It's
Yeah.
a jelly.
Yeah.
It's a jelly.
It's a
Strawberry
jelly.
napalm.
It's
today.
jello.
All right. So you fly over.
Get some.
The ethics committee is okay with a scorched earth policy. It assaulted
As
a
long as there's
13-year-old
no
girl.
children here, which there
There's
doesn't
no-
appear
There's
to be.
baby buses.
Well, baby buses, but you know, they would
Which then
prefer
makes me ask, are buses producing these baby buses?
these are
Are
They
they
having
coming
bus
out of
sex?
Other, they're
Yeah.
having reproductive fucks.
Yes, these buses are producing baby buses.
How do you shoot women in baby buses?
Well, so
Ain't
the
even
ethics
said a
committee,
word yet.
not even necessarily the ethics committee, but the OFI or the SCP, in general, foundation is like, well, you should probably capture some of them for study.
Yeah, we got them net.
fuck
Because
they
you
want
know,
that for? Weird
secure,
sex shit?
contain, protect.
I'm protecting the world from these buses.
Sure.
I'm protecting little 13-year-old amputee girls with no faces from these weird sex-pest buses.
They're not.
Okay?
It's not sexual for them.
Feels
Not
like.
until it is.
But it's not yet.
And
It's
I'm on
not
the
sexual. It's about power. That's what you sound like, Dennis. Okay?
Didn't say that.
and I'm on the back on the tail gun of the helicopter with the
Okay.
with the whatever gun.
So you guys are just wiping them out.
Except for a couple of the babies, which are just scoop up with a net.
Okay.
Yeah, you got
roll-
a Madu side on the side
Who's
of that
flying the
plane there.
helicopter?
Columbus Pride.
Columbus, roll Dex to fly helicopter to lay waste
With
with napalm.
advantage.
Nope.
You are proficient.
I am proficient.
What level are we?
24.
6 or 7.
Well,
So plus
goddamn, the
5.
Huey helicopter
Plus,
was
like,
manufactured
at max
in 1950.
Roll your own dex score.
I'm gonna guess you rolled shit.
I
Now
did.
you're hoping that your bonus saves you.
That's pretty good.
So 17.
I'm bad at math. Yeah, 17.
All right. 17, which is what? Plus
3. And then your proficiency plus 3,
4.
so 6.
plus
Plus-
4.
Sure.
14.
How was it as bad as you were saying?
I rolled a 7.
On the die,
How did you add so much to it?
he got plus 3 from
my
his stat
dex,
and plus
then
4 from
plus
his
4 for
proficiency.
7, 3, 4.
7 and 7 is 14.
So you fly over and you just lay down napalm, I guess.
I lay it down.
Yeah,
if you know what
It's
I
just
mean.
kind of all over the place. So now you have a flaming.
Ah, it's not my problem. It
Oh,
goes
we're
wherever I
getting
spurt
trashy.
it.
I'm biting off the heads of these grenades and just tossing them down there. And a bug bait, a little bit of raid every now and then too, okay? Because I want to smell
He
it.
huffs it.
Now one of the larger buses takes flight and flies towards the helicopter.
Holy shit, they
take
started
fire.
fire, boys. Shit got
Roll
real.
attack.
I bust up its engine block.
Evasive maneuvers.
Oops.
We'll see.
That's a dex attack, of course.
Yes, that's
For which
usually
I have a
done.
stat.
Jackson and session.
Even plus. We got a
14.
14 to shoot it.
14. So your bullets seem to just bounce off the exterior of this bus.
Tink, tink,
Now you
armored
know
bus.
from experience that these bullets should just shred right through normal metal like they would be on a bus. So that gives you strange pause. But roll me a dex save to evasive maneuvers the helicopter.
24.
Okay. So you're flying as this thing also swoops up and like knocks you out of the way, which waylays your napalm a little bit. But yeah, so now you're two flying creatures, except the bus is way bigger than your helicopter is.
Yes, but I could probably go higher.
Can I try to
Find
take
out.
aim at the wings?
You can.
At
Or
their,
how about
at their diaphanous?
Yes, they're diagonal.
what if I got some napalm on this little motherfucker?
You'd have to get over it.
It's gonna have to get over me. I'm not over. I'm already over it.
Flaring Gunner McGillicuddy.
I botched.
You botched. So the helicopter's spinning all over the place as you guys are evasive maneuver running around. And while
Keep it
it's
steady.
moving around and he's firing with the heavy gun, it ends up hitting the tail of the helicopter, which causes it to There's smoke flying out at the back, rotor's going bad, and it's starting to spin a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Parachutes.
A person driving the helicopter?
There's only one!
We're all
And it's
wearing them.
mine!
And I'm already wearing
It's time
it.
for a fast rope spin to shit, boys. I tie a rope to the Huey and I jump out. And I rappel down to the dump below us.
Oh yeah, I guess it's
So
I'm
you're
doing
tying
it, ain't I?
yourself to the thing that's falling.
But it's falling slowly because it is.
We just falling
I
slower.
get it. I
I'm
get
gonna
it.
jump out with my parachute.
Okay.
Me too.
There you go.
He said there's only one parachute.
That we lied
I
to you.
was joking.
I have a parachute.
Yeah, it's
Give
strapped
me
to
my
you.
You
parachute.
didn't put it. You didn't put it on.
You didn't
All
get
right.
Took it off to
certified.
put that rope on.
So the helicopter's
pass the
falling
training course.
while the three of you jump out of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna smoke them out with a burning helicopter wreckage.
Oh, well, let's see here.
Lock and load.
Oh, let's get some motherfucker.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So then,
Why is it me?
I didn't say who it was. I
You
said 1,
ended
2,
on
3,
me.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, it's Steve then.
Why is me?
Are you Columbus?
I'm
I'm not
Columbus.
Columbus, I'm Wrecker.
Columbus, you jump out of the helicopter and with the parachute and immediately get sideswiped by the flying
I
bus
thought you were gonna say something.
and just destroyed by this
that's
flying bus.
Columbus,
Oh yeah,
right?
Columbus is dead as fuck.
What about the grenades that he
Destroyed.
pulled the pins on? Tink, tink, tink.
You killed my Columbus, you
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
You other two are angrily floating slowly downwards.
How high up are we?
I'm like a baby that you're holding up in
let's
the
say
air, and I'm real
60
angry.
feet.
Is it coming towards me?
Nothing's coming directly towards you right this second, although there's a lot of non-burning babies on the ground that are very angry, and a couple of the larger bus instances can be seen flying towards the area, the nest.
I cook off a couple grenades to clear out a clearing for us below.
Okay. So you're just tossing grenades down.
I mean, if you want to be crude about it,
Okay. You toss
and I
grenades?
cook off one and just hold it,
All right.
you know, just in case one of them scoots me up, I can let go and blow myself up with it
Well,
inside.
first off,
Maybe I'll just do it.
I'll
'cause
never
I'm
drive
fucking
the bus.
insane.
first off, roll attack to throw your grenades down.
All right, so that's 19, you goddamn it.
You do. That's
For
fine.
democracy.
And then
That's
you
right, for freedom.
Let's see
Frack.
here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I cut my strings if I see one coming. That's why I
One's
asked.
coming directly at. Is it Reckler or is it Chad? I can't remember.
Chad.
Chad, there is one of these big ones coming right at you.
I release the shoot. I just fall.
You just fall.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. How lucky do you get? High, low.
It's only 60 feet.
With napalm on the ground, right? Burning napalm.
Various
yeah.
spots, but
High, low. I don't know. High.
okay. You hit one of the trash piles, which causes you to tumble, but you still tumble without taking damage all the way to the bottom of the hill. And there are some burning buggy buses.
Thank you, Trash Jesus.
But there's also some non-burning buggy
Hey,
buses
just call
who
me
are
Jesus.
skittering around all over the place. So, yeah. What are you doing?
I get on the radio and I radio in for more help.
Okay.
And also I shoot the little baby buses that are skittering at me.
Okay. Infanticide. I'm down for it. All right. So you fire away. Eventually,
I'm open.
you hear more helicopters coming.
I thought I could take more toddlers than this.
What's the other ding dong doing with the? You're holding a grenade, right?
I got one cooked
You
off
got one
and as
cooked,
soon-
but you're
I
still
got a
just
dead
floating.
man's trigger right here, boy.
Well, you're just floating
I
slowly.
dare that bitch to swallow me whole.
No one seems to pay any attention to you, almost as though
God
you
damn it!
don't matter.
Fucking nobody loves me.
Literally, they care only about Chad. They don't care about you.
What's your
Virgin-
secret,
virgin
Chad? Why
wrecker.
the bugs love you so much?
My pheromones.
Oh, you got one of them sweet. You mosquitoes eat you up at night?
Tasty.
Are you one of them? Because you got diabetes.
I'm so sweet.
It's
Okay.
the insulin. They crave it.
Bugs, they crave the diabetes.
Sugar. The insulin.
All right. So you eventually float your way all the way down to the ground.
Little help.
There are bugs coming in
I'm
from all
coming.
angles. Not really paying too much attention to Wrecker, though.
I want to throw a bunch of fucking what you call them, the bug bombs down there and lay down a smoke cover for my friend.
Okay.
Like a DDT smog?
Oh, what are you talking about? He's on drugs.
I'm not on drugs.
What?
I'm on
It's
some
nicotine.
You're on drugs. Come on now.
drugs. I'm on a little drugs.
So eventually the helicopters come in, and they lay waste to the larger ones. Some of the helicopters go down, but they do manage to capture a few of the babies.
And Trash Jesus?
I've been here the whole time.
Trash Jesus definitely died in the napalm.
What?
When there was one set of
Just
helicopter
wait.
prints,
We
that
get
was him
3
flying us
fresh
in.
days. I'll be back.
So the other two, you managed to survive multiple baby bug encounters.
Get some.
Describe for me how you survived. Let's say, you know what? Hold on. You're Chad, right?
I'm Chad, bro.
Chad, you fought off 6 baby bugs. Describe this to me.
I'm scrambling backwards against Trash Mountain, unloading at each target as they advance towards me, and I find shelter in a refrigerator, and which causes a choke point. And as they come up to it, I just fucking shoot them in the face. Bop, bop.
Okay. With like a pistol or what?
Well, my rifle ran out, so eventually I had to use my sidearm. But then I was able to shield myself in the lead-lined fridge.
Okay. So you're having this epic showdown with half a dozen of these baby buses, which are still pretty big, considering, all things considered. Meanwhile, not too far away,
Trash Jesus.
Record. No, Trash Jesus.
What about Trash Jesus?
Watch me walk on fire.
Record.
I walk through everybody and touch them and turn their blood into wine, and they drop down.
They
and
die.
right away.
There's no blood. It's great. Wrecker,
Yeah.
you, meanwhile, were fighting off 3 bug buses. Describe
I
for
am,
me
indeed.
how you were surviving against 3
So I got a
baby
strategy I cooked up while I was floating down, and as I do in all my physical confrontations, I immediately lower my pants around my ankles to intimidate my foes. Now, you might think I might square up and face them with my penis erect. Wrong.
Okay.
What I do is I turn around and bend over and dangle my scrotum as bait for these insect buses. All right, and when they open their interminable maws in order to consume my baby-making area, all right, I'll toss a grenade in them. I'll toss a grenade right in and it'll blow them up. And then I cover up my asshole so I don't get any shrapnel up there because, you got to take care of your colon. You don't get one of them.
So mostly he shot bugs as they charged towards Chad?
Sounds that way. So eventually, you guys do manage to capture some of these bus bugs. And through study, it's revealed that the life cycle of these bugs is only about 12 to 15 days. They die after about 12 to 15 days. But they go from baby to full-size bus
In 12 to 15
after
days.
about...
7 hours?
No. That's
3 days?
I have it written down. Where the fuck did I put it?
69 hours.
Oh, sorry, 1 week. So they go from babies into full-grown adults after 1 week. They absorb prey through their little sphincters in the hood, which they use as a decoy to make
Yeah.
it look like there's a bus driver, even though there's not.
So what happens to the bus driver?
Oh, they're
That they
just
suck
it's
through.
just a dead body, and they
Okay.
drain all the fluids out.
I see.
What do their guts taste like? I do a little lick. Just a
The
little lick.
are we talking about the baby bugs or the full-sized?
Both. First one and
Both?
the other.
Okay.
Both of them.
I'm going to say the baby ones taste more like shellfish.
Uh-huh.
Like
You mean like a crab or
like
like
a soft
prawn?
shell crab. I would
Oh, all
say.
right, they're pretty good.
The adult ones, a little
Wait,
more
do you eat
gamey.
Do you eat the carapace and all?
Like an out of
It's
out
soft
of season
shell,
lobster?
yeah.
It's softer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a little
It grosses me out.
tough. Yeah, no, I can't.
I'm okay with soft shell crab.
Yeah, no,
I love soft
can't
shell
do it.
crab.
Can't do it.
Deep
Send
fry
me a
that
soft
shit?
shell crab in the mail, everybody, and I'll eat it.
I'll
Send
eat
it
it on
live
stream.
to P.O. Box 3178.
The adult
That's right.
ones are like a. They're a little more bland in flavor, I would say. There's definitely more meat to the bones, but they're like a very bland shrimp.
So they need saffron butter.
Sure, you can butter them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of meat once you get under them wheel legs of theirs. But yeah, it's for all intents and purposes, they look, when they're in their hunting phase, they look just like a bus in that area. The babies will actually go around and move around the bus stop signs to make it so that they're on the route to the landfill that they live in. They only live in abandoned landfills. But yeah, so they only live for about 2 weeks. So because of this, it's kind of hard to keep them like in captivity where they're like alive for long periods of time. But also there's no known quantity of how many of them are out there in the wild hunting people. So it's given the Keter classification because of this, because they just don't know how many there are. But also the body is not made of metal and plastic and glass. It's all chitin, like an insect exoskeleton.
That's why America hates public transportation.
Yes.
Because it'll eat you.
1,000%. And in terms of the anatomy of this bus, so it, as you found out, it will emit like a gas to knock out their prey at some point. But all of their organs are actually under the floorboards of said bus.
If only we'd know.
So if you like pull the floor up, that's where the entire organ,
guts,
the nervous center, the guts,
Get up
the
in
heart,
those
the
guts.
brain, all that stuff, it's all on the floor. So with that, the SCP designates this as SCP-2086, otherwise known as the man-eating bus. And with that, we're going to call it. So thanks for tuning in. Check us out next time.
This episode of Botched is brought to you by the Patreon producers, Big Jim, the Knocklord Chronic, Skinnerd, B-Mound, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Shinigami, Lost Slimy, J Squeezy, Scabby Goose, and God King Toasty Bow.
May he never take a bus in his life.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. Support this show on our favorite websites, FreedomValleyHorsepace.com, DickBlood.club, BuyTheseViagra.com, LouisianaPocketGopher.com, DamnYouDentist.com, MeepsCreeps.com, PartyMormons.com, ChongoGrande.com, ChugYoMilk.com, DaddyDentist.com, RaoulsMovingCastle.com, FleshDozer.com, MooshCoffee.com, WarMonkey.pizza, or BigTittyMonkey.shop.
Newly minted.
Thank you, Just a Dude, for that. Or simply Patreon.com/BotchPodcast.
Big Titty Monkey.
.shop.
Thank you to Daoshi and the Mod Squad over in our free Discord.
The real heroes.
Saving us from monkey titties.
Forging Winton, Shinigami Daito, Goodfill, Bread, Captain Hygiene, and Spooky Tuna. Go to iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to this show, and leave us a 5-star review, and Tristan will read it out on the program.
Yep.
Thank you to Gozer, featuring Lonnie from Forensic Polaroids, for our album art with a splash of Donkey Kong. Find all of them on Spotify.
And
Thank you to Emily Swan for our album art. She's all over the internet as a swan named Emily. We're not there yet, you cuck.
I'm writing it because you always do it in the wrong order.
You cut it anyway.
I did. No, I put it. I have to cut it into the right order.
Send something to the show and have Chonk open it up in stream.
Face first.
P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
It's a metal die.
1755.
I am strong.
Good job, bud. I'm
And
cutting
as
this part.
always.
No, not and as always.
No, and as
We
always.
salute.
We salute you.
No, we're going to do that after.
No, we're doing it right now.
I don't want to do it right now. Oh, no,
We salute you.
Did that hit you in the eye?
No, it hit me in the mouth.
Oh.
Oh, hold on.
Really?
Time out.
Dark horse.
What?
We salute you.
Loves to splooge.
You are this episode's
Redacted. With special thanks to Just a Dude.
No, it's love to
Back
Smooch.
from the
I
depths.
said special thanks.
And as always,
When you're balls deep in a dump, trying to get bus
Pussy.
bugs to chomp on your wiener so you can just pop a little grenade right in their little mouths. Scream botched, and we'll lick it a little bit.
we'll see you next week, nerds.
You can support each of us in our own little different ways. My first comic book has come out, and if you'd like to purchase it, you can head on over to www.hiveheadstudios.com, where you can even download a free sample of the book to see if it's something, up your alley. You can also support me over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over at YouTube or TikTok or any of his other social media at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad, and you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong. You leave my sweet 8 tits out of this.
It's his mom.
Can I post that monkey in the Discord?
Let's put it
Only in the executive producer chat as soon as you get to that level.
Doom Destruction says, who you calling wanker, yank?
Yes. Post
I can be both things,
that
there,
sweet-
mister.
Post that sweet monkey.
It's part of the same motion, yanking and then wanking.
Sweet monkey. Check out my fur potato.
Is that your mother?
Up and down, left and right, wank and yank.
It's got eyes. It's a little,
Wank it, yank it, crank it.
it's a little fur potato.
These things rhyme for a reason.